at the Farbrengen, when the Rebbe announced Mivtza Chinuch, right at the beginning, the Rebbe emphasized that Chinuch of children and students, which are like children, is relevant not only for certain hours in the day. True Mechanchim care not only about the knowledge the children will have, but also about their anhoga, including also how they are going to conduct themselves when they eat and sleep and they play. Quoting the Lashon of the Rambam in Hilchas Deis, that for a Chacham, a wise person, is important every single second in the 24 hours in the day. And then the Rebbe goes on to say that it all begins from Torah. Ki hem chayenu v'oirech yameinu. Every child, even a kotne shebektanim, even a very small kid, we have the ability to give over to them a inyan in Torah, Torah shebeksav, Torah shebal peh, a inyan in halacha, and even a inyan in chassidus, a inyan in Sefer HaTanya, to each child according to their ability. Our question at hand is, what is our most powerful tool to succeed in this? Friends and colleagues, we are all in this together. The following is being said not in the context of inspiration, simply sharing the facts on the ground. But first, to preface, in the last mimer that the Rebbe distributed, Purim Cotton Tavshin on Beis, 1992, a mimer that the Rebbe said years before Tavshin Mem Aleph, 1981. In that mimer, the Rebbe says a statement that just like Moshe Rabbeinu in his generation, and Mordechai Tzaddik in his generation, who wore the Roye Yisrael from the entire Doir, the entire Klal Yisrael in an open and revealed way, so is the Frierdiker Rebbe, the Roye Yisrael from the entire generation. So many years later, today, this sentence has become so obvious and so clear. People from all categories of Klal Yisrael are turning to hear the Rebbe's advice, the Rebbe's opinions, both in global matters and also in private, personal, and individual matters. Both people from the professional world, psychologists, therapists, and people from the Rabbanim and Mechanchim, everyone is looking to hear what the Rebbe has to say. Some people are simply looking for tips, advice, and guidance on all kinds of situations being addressed in the thousands of correspondence that there is from the Rebbe to private individuals and also what the Rebbe said in public. And some people are just thirsty to hear words of encouragement, inspiration, and motivation that we have in the thousands of hours of the Farbrengens, in the Sichas, in the Maimorim, in Azoi Weiter. We all, the Rebbe's family, the Rebbe's army, all of us have the zechus to know and to understand that much more than just the practical advice and much more than just inspiration. That the main thing is that we are getting from the Rebbe the godly words, Shchina medaberes mitoich geroinoi, which by learning it and by teaching it, it actually has its effect. There is a letter of the Rebbe that he writes to a Rav from a Kehillah who is reporting about the Malava Malka, Siyam Sechte that they had in their shul. And the Rebbe writes to him, certainly you gave over words of the Rabbeim, and when you give over words of Rabbi Seinu Niseinu, it's guaranteed that it has its effect. This is relevant to a teacher in a classroom, to a rabbi, a rav, and a shliach in his community, and also to parents in their own home. Self-understood that there are some times that we need to get tools and help from the outside world. However, instead of investing most of our energy to see what the outside world offers, which clearly is not guaranteed, and sprinkle a little bit of the koiches and the Torah and the advice what the Rebbe is giving us, we should do exactly the opposite, to invest everything we can in understanding and in learning and taking in and sharing what the Rebbe is teaching us in Chinuch of ourselves and of our children, of our students, of our generation, and sprinkle a little bit of what we need from the outside. And to conclude and to emphasize again, this is not a suggestion to sit an hour every day and learning Chassidus, in another hour in teaching Chassidus. Alavai, we should be able to do it. Mashiach is coming, will be a world of only Chassidus, only Torah. The suggestion is for ourselves to start every single day mamash, just like we say Maidani, just like we daven, to take in one nakuda of the Rebbe, whether through audio, through video, through reading a letter of the Rebbe, a sicha, a hayom yom, and to take it in and to connect with it, which is something that doesn't take time. It takes focus. It takes our neshama to connect to it and to find an opportunity during the day in whatever setting we find ourselves, as a teacher or as a parent or as a shliach or as a rabbi, to give it over for those people that are looking for us and for our support. And as the Rebbe says, that this is what's guaranteed. And just like in the days of Sfira, we count 49 days, and after 49 days, are zeichet to the 50th day, receiving the Torah from Har Sinai, reaching the 50th gate. So we should take the opportunity from this evening. This should not be only symbolic, marking 50 years, but it should be a new beginning of really taking in and be zeichet to the 50th gate, the Rebbe teaching us Teirasai Shel Mashiach b'mheira b'yameinu mamash. Now,